So for today's video, I'm going to start with the Venus series, which you people voted. That's the highest vote that I got when I was asking the question. So here we go for the Venus. And before we go for the topic, if you want to know what is Venus and more in details and what you can do to activate the Venus energy, then please go and watch the previous video which I uploaded, how I activated Venus energy, and I have explained very detailed about Venus and what you can do to activate it, also use it in your life. So please go and watch that video, and then you come and watch this video, which nakshatra that you have watched the videos. So let's go for the topic of today. Venus in Ashwini Nakshatra. So Venus in Ashwini Nakshatra is people who have this Venus most of the time that one of the adventurous nakshatra. So Venus also represents what type of woman that you attract in your life, or what type of woman that you have in your life. This can be your mother, your grandmother, regardless of your gender. You can be a woman or man. This can represent your life partner, the marriage, the type of marriage that you will have. Venus also represents fame and what are the public fame that you will have, because 7th house, 1 and 7 exists. So 1 is you, 7 is the public fame that you have. So Venus also can show that. So Venus in Ashwini Nakshatra. Ashwini is a Ketu Nakshatra, and this can represent, you can have past life connection with your partner. And this can also represent your partner will be someone who is very much fast worker or very much impulsive type of person, not only in their work but also in the relationship. They need constant change. They can't be live in a same routine for a very long time. That doesn't work for them. I also mentioned this in a Jupiter because I've seen this nakshatra, Ashwini Nakshatra, wherever it sits, including Saturn in Ashwini Nakshatra. These people always have these issues. Impulsive, very fast worker. They want to finish everything in a fast forward and go for the new things. It's like a next, what's next. That's the energy they always have. And by the time when they are after 30s or 42, 36, these are the time that the energy will be slowly calm down, and they will be like accepting the routines and go with the flow. So wherever Ashwini in your chart or in any planet, just know this is the basic thing about Ashwini Nakshatra that I have seen. So another thing about Venus in Ashwini Nakshatra is they are a fast worker. They love speed, and this is something that you need to be very careful. Do not show the speed when you are driving or you are riding bike, any of the thing. It's quite dangerous, and this can also makes you accident prone. So this can makes you have a lot of scars in your body, and injuries and all this type. So Ashwini Nakshatra, Venus in Ashwini Nakshatra people should be very careful. And the next thing is polo game. Ashwini also represents horse, while Shatabishak Nakshatra also represents horse. But Ashwini Nakshatra, horse represents healing. The symbol of the horse is a healing and also twins. So these people will have interest in sports or arts or Ayurvedic medicines and learning traditional knowledge. They can do very well in this. So the next thing is impulsive spending. So Ashwini Nakshatra people can have this character, especially Venus in Ashwini Nakshatra. This can literally represents that. So be careful with that. Impulsive spending can be happen, and Venus also represents luxury things. You can be someone who loves that luxury and also spend it impulsively. So babbling or fast speech that makes them stutter, or people can't understand their speech. So Ashwini Nakshatra, Venus in Ashwini Nakshatra, this can also represent you will talk very fast, and sometimes some people cannot even understand what you are trying to say unless that person is another Ashwini Nakshatra people, or they have Ashwini somewhere. They can understand it. They will be like, oh yes, I can understand you. But all the other people will be like, I don't even get it. Can you please say it again? So this is the energy Ashwini Nakshatra people have. They can sometimes stutter or babbling, or they talk very fast that people might not get it what they are talking about. So, more trust of Ayurvedic or traditional medicine than modern medicines, as I said before. Ashwini Nakshatra represents Kedu, and this also represents you have a gift of healing. And Venus is here. Venus is also Sukracharya, and this can be naturally you have it within yourself. You can go for the Ayurvedic medicines more than modern medicines. You have this belief that it helps you more better than modern medicines, and also you yourself will learn herbology or Ayurvedic or therapy, oil massage, all these stuffs. You will learn how to heal yourself and also help others to heal themselves. And next thing is love fast cars or bike or horse riding. As I said, Ashwini represents fast speed, so be careful with that. And if you're learning, then learn slowly. I know it's hard for Ashwini Nakshatra. When I say slow, it's like that's the most boring thing for them. That's the most irritating thing for them whenever they heard that word slow. So but somehow this is the karma for Ashwini Nakshatra people. They need to learn the slowness, the flow of the life, rather than impulsively going one after another. So very spontaneous and love to make fast decisions. Expect partner to cope up with their shortcomings. So this is one thing about Venus in Ashwini Nakshatra. As I said, they always need change, and you yourself can have these characteristics. So one thing is always be ready with the shortcomings. You are not someone who can always work with long hours or long term of projects. It doesn't work for you. For the Venus in Ashwini Nakshatra, you always need to choose work that is in short term and finish fast, and then you go to the next project. That's the energy that you always have. So for the partner who have for example, if you are Venus, you have this Venus, and your partner is, you have a partner or you have a husband, then your husband have this type of characteristic, or your wife have this type of characteristic of whatever that I say, then be ready for their shortcomings. They always have that in their sleeve. They always want to do something. So athlete, sports person, love moving around a lot, and travel lover. So Venus and Ashwini Nakshatra also represents you are the people who love to travel a lot, who love to explore new culture and new studies. New language is something that easily come for you, unless there are any other conjunctions or bad placement that we have to look for the chart in the chart of the person. So night car drive, love wind. So Ashwini Nakshatra people love car drive, especially at nights. So be careful with that. And also they love the wind they get when they are riding the bike. It's like makes them feel so good. So be careful. I mean, just be very careful with the speeds. Don't go over limit. It's always the whatever that you are riding, you have to be the one who is managing the thing, not the other way around. So wants stability but can be mischievous and impulsive. So Ashwini Nakshatra people is someone who is looking for stability, but they won't admit that. That's the hardest thing about Ashwini Nakshatra, because the opposite nakshatra of Ashwini is Swati and Chitra. So if you say Swati and Chitra, these are the nakshatras that represent stability. So Ashwini Nakshatra people needs someone who brings the stability in their life, even though they might not admit it, but that's the truth for the Ashwini Nakshatra. So the relationship that starts with friendship creates more harmony and stability than jumping into relationship, regardless of the gender who have this Venus in chart. So whatever, if you are starting to have relationship, then make sure going you are starting you are starting with the friendship first and then go into the relationship. That's how it works for you. You are not someone who can works with the straight away being a girlfriend, husband, wife. No, 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 it doesn't work for Ashwini Nakshatra. Start with the friendship and then get into the relationship, because that's the only way you can understand the other people, and also the other people will understand you and know all your characteristics and everything, so it's easier. So twin nature, as I say, Ashwini Nakshatra is two Kumaras and twin natures. So they have this tend to look for same personality type of partner. So whatever that Ashwini Nakshatra people have as in their personality and character, that's what they tend to look for in their partner as well. So opposite attractions. Okay, as I said, the nakshatra is Swati and Chitra, which stables your life. Sometimes Ashwin Nakshatra people just need to accept that, for especially Venus in Ashwin Nakshatra, you need someone who is the opposite of you, who brings the stability and also the flow in your life rather than being impulsive, because two impulsive people is never really good. It doesn't work that way. So you always need someone who brings stability, especially the opposite nakshatra, as I said, Swati and Chitra. So that nakshatra definitely brings stability in your life. So the examples that I can give the people that I know is Katy Perry and Sania Mirza. I don't know if they have it, but I'm just giving the examples of characteristic that represents Ashwini Nakshatra people. The sports person is Sania Mirza, and then if you see the entertainment industry, it's Katy Perry who have that type of characteristic that I have seen. So this is for Venus in Ashwini Nakshatra, and I hope this one helps. And please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, because that's helped me a lot. And thank you so much for watching. See you guys in my next video. Bye bye.